Bray planning to test. If proof is needed, U.C.G students once held the world debating record. For length, that is. 2 years ago they lost it to Oxford. Now they're trying to get it back. The marathon debate started on Monday morning. It's due to finish next Thursday. Jim Fahey's been listening in to the talking.
Finalmente decirles gracias, pueblo de Irlanda. Eso es todo.
For ladies and gentlemen, and I'm sure you agree with me in this. Yes! This man has no qualification whatsoever to tell us what is chic and what is otherwise. In fact, I would go so far as to say that the man is probably not qualified to clean the shoes, his own or anybody else's, that he has been told to speak about.
When we go back a house, me go work for $1,000. One little boy go grow up about me size. He go do some trading. 2 days. He work for the same money like me. What me do, yeah? Me waste time. Thank you.
This time, Galway's verbal assault on the world's title is a truly multilingual affair, sometimes with serious intent, sometimes with quite hilarious asides. It's going to take 10 full days and nights of talking to regain the title and a place in the Guinness Book of Records. U.C.G's first marathon debate success was in 1984, when 153 hours of non-stop linguistic pyrotechnics earned them an entry in the record books. Less than a year later, Oxford ousted the Galwegians with a 193-hour performance. Next week, U.C.G plans to take its revenge and the title with a mammoth 240 hours of debate and occasional distraction.
Are all very fine when we're all in this together. But which of us in the morning, if the polls were to come up, or if our 3 stars was to come up, or indeed if something magnificent and magnanimous was to happen as by way of a bequest, which of us would look back on poverty and say, nay, nay, nay to the riches? What we do, hands up, yeah, right? Fair enough. Hands up. It's all right for you, you're paid to say it.
I think you'd be very surprised at the amount of enthusiasm you can get at 4 o'clock in the morning, in which you can have 10 people really very determinedly discussing their views on feminism and things like that. And if you can get that at 4 o'clock in the morning, and you can have people screaming their heads off at each other in Irish in the middle of the day then, and in the 20 other languages that we've been promised in the course of the event. For instance, we've got somebody from Japan who's promised us a good half hour in Irish. Now, if you've got that sort of thing going and that sort of spirit, you're on to a winner. And we intend to keep this thing going for at least 250 hours.
About 1,000 students and occasional guest speakers are to take part in the record-breaking attempt. Contributions will range from a few minutes to one 25-hour individual world title bid. A microcomputer has been pressed into action to help plan speaking rotas and to monitor progress. Apart from winning back the coveted title, the students also hope to raise at least £2,000 for local charities.
Mr. Chairman, as the Speaker is not willing to declare himself either dead or undead, it is quite clear that he is dead. And defence, it is even more clear that he is dead. So I think this motion should go to a vote straight away, because it is quite clear that the man is quite dead.
Thank you, Mr. Scanlon. Prove, Mr. Scanlon, that I am dead.
He's not in order!
On the contrary, I'm very much alive, Mr. Scanlon.
No. I hear speaking in the firmament.
Just a member of the faculty of non-silent.
People who've never had a nerve before to stand up and speak are actually standing up and speaking, and it's going to be good for the future for them, because they've had the courage to do it now, and it'll stand them steady in the future as well.
Confidence people are getting now, like first-time speakers, especially first years, they have this great opportunity like to assert themselves and to just tackle everybody. It's great.
Are you not worried that it will, in a sense, fuel public suspicion that university students spend most of their time dossing and doing nothing and avoiding study at all costs?
Oh, no, no. The debate is run very well on a rota. I mean, people are attending their lectures, attending their tutorials and whatever. You just come along when you have a spare few minutes. Your contribution will always be welcomed. And
yeah, it's a brilliant way for people to get in between all the study. It's, in a way, it's a sort of relaxation as well. Between all the study, you've got the break of listening to it, and you can always contribute your own little piece, and it's worth it.
The existing world title will fall at 11:49 on Tuesday morning next if the U.C.G debaters are still on their feet. They intend to continue until Thursday, however, to set a new 240-hour record. In between times, they will mark at least 5 student birthdays with appropriate undergraduate elan.
Passing exams! 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rosie. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, she's a jolly good fellow. She's a jolly good fellow. For she's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us. And so say all of us. And so say all of us. For she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, and so say all of us. Continue, sir, thank you very much.
U.C.G students hoping they're heading for a record. And tonight's main story